This song is dedicated to everybody I've ever partied with. Boogie. Sitting in the kitchen with this guitar on my knee, picking with some friends of mine in the Court of V. Getting drunk and singing songs that we ain't sung in years. To prime the pump, you've got to drink at least a case of beer. Suddenly us kitchen pickers turn into the country stars we idolize. Yeah. Now someone not as drunk as us might think that we're the pits. The inhibitions quickly vanish with another sip. Cause a drink of wine helps you keep time, it'll help you sing on key. A toke can help you write a song that makes you with that key. Someday us kitchen pickers gonna form a band, gonna do a gig for you. Alright, do a little kitchen picking here now, yeah. You got it, honey. About as drunk as I can be. My bread pick's gone, the string is busted, son, that won't stop me. Cause the morning light, it's peeping through the window on the wall. We're out of booze, out of smoke, ain't nothing left at all. Someday I might be famous, but for now, try and find my way back home. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, someday this kitchen picker's gonna form a band, gonna do a gig for you. Ah, take it home, son, here come now. Feels good, son. Don't you let me down now, Cousin Danny. You gotta help me keep my eyes open wide. You're my swamper, Cousin Danny, and without your help I can't get there on time. Don't you let me down now, Cousin Danny. You gotta help me keep my eyes open wide. You're my swamper, Cousin Danny, and without your help I can't get there on time. Good Lord, without your help I can't get there on time. I walk down the darkened streets alone. There's no one here to care when I get home. I'll watch those street lamps slowly dim, and my thoughts will wander back to you again. It hurt the day we said goodbye, but this life I lead has left its mark. 'Cause now it's my turn to cry. I honky-tonked and I ran around while you were sitting home. I had the world with you, girl, but now that world has gone. And I walk down the dark streets alone. There's no one here to care when I get home. I'll watch those street lamps slowly dim, and my thoughts will wander back to you again. I know you've heard this said before, but this time I'm gonna make it work. I'll give all I have and more. I guess I'd better sign off now. I feel a heartache's coming on too strong. Just remember, I've always loved you, and please, please come back home. Till then I'll walk down the darkened streets alone. There's no one here cares when I get home. I'll watch those street lamps slowly dim, and my thoughts will wander back with you again. Yes, my thoughts will wander back with you again. And it's 8 p.m. I grab my gun and I'll put my Stetson on. Grab a bottle of hermit wine, a box of shells and gone. Headed down to the discotheque, and 'cause I think disco sucks, I'll fill that sucker full of holes, one called Disco Duck. That little yellow mother's laying heavy on my mind. He started this disco racket, hustled to all mankind. I'd like to take his scrawny neck and give that thing twist. This country boy will get revenge when I clench up my fist. Because disco in the morning and the disco duck at night. I was born on country music, I just don't think it's right. Casey and his sunshine back and boogie all night long. Me all roll of smoke, have a bottle of wine, hear Hank Thompson sing a song. Brazos Valley All right. Well, morning's broken, I'm headed home. Tonight I had good luck. I didn't have to use my gun, still got Disco Duck. Sang them country tunes all night and the people loved it up. 'Cause after I sang Why Me Lord, I plucked the Disco Duck. Because disco in the morning and the Disco Duck at night. I was born on country music, Claus, and I just don't think it's right. Casey and his sunshine back and boogie all night long. I'm gonna roll a smoke, have a bottle of wine, hear old Waylon sing a song. Think I'll roll a smoke, have a bottle of wine, listen to Terry Jeff Walker for a while. That's pretty. Funny when I think of how I let her walk right out of my world. Funny, I just didn't understand the way she told me that I'd hurt. When my good timing friends say it's time for me to leave, and I'm left all alone with all my memories. Funny, I traded one who loved me for a crowd that doesn't care. All the laughter from the endless parties echoed by despair. And I didn't start loving her until she said goodbye. I took her love for granted, now I'm left alone to cry. Funny, lights are dim, party's over, everybody's gone. Center of attraction. Why, he's suddenly all alone. Funny. On the road most of the year, another town keeps shifting gears. When I'm on the road, I'm always gone. A few more drinks, the same sad songs. Another week has come and gone. These two-bit bar rooms ain't always been my home. I had a wife, a family. I remember my kids jumping on my knee. Somehow it seems so long ago. I'm still in debt for my mistakes, a little older now from all the heartbreaks. Somehow I think she always knew that I'm a just can't change. I feel better living this way. Every town, if I treat her right, she might hang around. It always seems worth it while it lasts. I say goodbye, baby, please don't cry. As I hide my love, it burns inside. But I know in time the feeling will pass. 'Cause I'm alone. Nothing urban about these sweat stains on my hat, or the way my jeans are worn thin from sitting on my horse's back. My boots are scuffed, paper stuff you don't find in the street. Fasten up that fancy shirt, son, listen up to me. You might think it's cool to be a cowboy for a while. Just last month my old straw hat and boots was not your style. You traded in your discotheque for a new home on the range. Clothes don't make a cowboy horse. You look mighty strange in your new red satin shirt with white fringes, fingers full of turquoise jewelry, a red scarf around your neck, and a cowboy hat with no white fit, big silver buckle and new designer jeans. These old Levi's got the 2.5 rounders. I wanted a silver buckle back in '73, and the bullseye writing spurred by no computer, son. So don't you spread that urban shit around me. Calves and hanging out at honky-tonk, drinking beer and smoking grass, 'cause cowboy is a way of life, a feeling that don't change. Don't get me wrong, you do look nice, but could you ride the range in your new red satin shirt with white fringes, fingers full of turquoise jewelry, a red scarf around your neck, and a cowboy hat that don't quite fit, big silver buckle and new designer jeans. Hell, these old Levi's got the 2.5 rounders. I won this silver buckle back in '73, and the bullseye writing spurred by no computer, son. So don't you spread your urban shit around me. Nah, don't you spread that urban shit around me. You end up with your ass broke off. Somewhere between the first date and a new love, there's happiness beyond compare. From a new love to a beautiful diamond, its brilliance won't fade through the years.
And you had a gold wedding band, and that union is sanctioned by God.
And a happy young couple puts faith in each other to share and cherish their love.
Cherish their love.
Cherish their love.
Cherish their love. Our first couple of years were that of adjustment. The make it or break it, they say. From these years emerges a baby, and that's a treasure beyond compare.
The hard times are easy with people who love you, but something starts building inside. A rambling fever you've got no control of. It scares you, it won't be denied, and somewhere between a new love and divorce are the words, till death do us part. Till death do us part.
I've seen it happen. Someone gets restless and tired of that straight life at home.
Adventure can't do any harm, so you start going out on your own. Temptation is there, and a good love can go wrong if two worlds are drifting apart. was the love that we shared when we said, till death do us part, till death do us part, till death do us part. I've gotta leave the East Coast, forced to say goodbye. Work is scarce, I gotta go, my poker just ran dry. I'll go out west to Calgary, work in the oil sands. Maybe on an oil rig, I'll take work where I can. All of my friends told me the West is where it's at. They work 6 months to get their stamps and a Stetson cowboy hat. When they finally make it home, the only thing to show are pictures of the promised land and a gas tank running low. They took the great migration west. Many thoughts race through my mind as the engine pulls away. Mixed emotions fill my head, but I know it's the only way. For 7 days I'm gonna use this coach car for my bed, but a bag of weed and a bottle of booze will suit my aching head. You meet a lot of people when you're on the train this long, and if you play the guitar, you automatically belong. There's a party down in the bar car, that waiter knows my name. Gonna sing our songs and I'll break it down, rock this westbound train on the great migration west. I'm on the great migration west. I'm getting high now. Town sure looks good today. My future starts Monday, better find a place to stay. My neighbor's second cousin, Al, his brother's got a friend that's originally from Moncton. East Coast folks take you in on that great migration west. On the great migration west. I'm on the great migration west. I heard Elvis do that on one of his records. It all started in a bar that I was playing. You were different from the rest. I sat down at your table, talked a while, then I did my last set. The wine was making me feel warm, and somehow I didn't want to be alone. I sensed that you felt the same, so I asked you if I could take you home. Right from the start I knew this wasn't just another one-night stand. 'Cause when I held you in my arms and looked into your eyes, my love began. You made it feel like springtime, even though 6 feet of snow lay on the ground. And it almost seemed too good to last, 'cause both of us in love had been let from a book, a harlequin romance, and we did all the things new lovers do, as if there was no second chance. Well, it's 10 years ago on Friday that a twist of fate made sadness disappear. Our love is stronger than it ever was, keeps on growing with each passing year. So if it feels good, then do it. This feeling may never come again. If it feels good, then do it, because it just may be turn to win. Honey, it just might be a turn to win. This time, baby, you may win.